Once again, fans, we'd like to welcome everybody out to Cochrane Stadium here on the campus of Bowling State University for tonight's match between the Golden Flashes of Kent State and your Bowling State University Township. Our officials for tonight's match are referee Justin Tensack, assistant referees Colin Campbell, Jafar Russell, and Nicole Green. And at this time, let's introduce you to the starting lineup for tonight's match. First for the visiting Golden Flashes of Kent State University. In goal, number 1, Faith O'Neill. Number 2, Maddie Levine. Number 9, Isabel Manel. Number 10, Kate Mulver. Number 14, Dominique DiNardo. Number 16, Maddie Hall. Coach of the Golden Flashes is Rob Marinero. He's assisted by Abby Richter and Swing.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up.
In the starting lineup for your Bowling State University Falcons. In goal, a junior from Sylvania, Ohio, number 33, Kathleen Juvis. Redshirt senior midfielder out of Elkhart, Indiana, number 4, Jennifer Reyes. A sophomore midfielder from Ann Arbor, Michigan, number 5, Nikita Jacobs. A junior midfielder from Carrollton, Texas, number 7, Chelsea Washington. A senior defender from Kenwood, Michigan, number 8, Alexis Ricky. Redshirt sophomore forward from Greenville, Ohio, number 9, Nikki Cox. Senior forward from Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, number 17, Laura Roselle. Freshman midfielder from Macomb, Michigan, number 20, Mackenzie Ruber. A redshirt senior from Welland, Ontario, Canada, number 21, Erica Hubert. A senior defender from Fort Collins, Colorado, number 25, Morgan Abbott. And a junior defender from Cypress, California, number 26, Marie Kennedy. Assistant coaches for the Falcons, Kian McDonald, Dan Paul, and Aaron Kielmeyer. And in his second season at the helm of the Orange and Brown, head coach Matt Bammick. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would ask that everybody please rise and direct your attention to the flags in the north end of the stadium as we honor America, as well as all those who have served, those who are serving, and those who will be serving in our armed forces with the singing of our national anthem. Performing our anthem this evening is a senior vocal performance major from Dayton, Ohio, Aaron Hill.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched, we're so glad.
Hello everybody and welcome to Cochrane Field in Bowling Green, Ohio. I'm Andrew Everhart and we've got some soccer action for you today. Bowling Green State University taking on Kent State University. Matchup between two top MAC teams. Bowling Green ranked number 1 with a perfect 6-0-0 record in the MAC. Then you've got Kent State right behind them, tied for second with a 4-2-0 record. Both of these teams are on streaks. Kent State on a 4-game winning streak and the Falcons on a 7-game winning streak of their own. Should be a good game today, as Kent State will set up for a set piece and BG will gain possession deep in their own end. Laura Bazzelli trying to get that ball, but Kent State will clear it. BG's Erica Hubert did a good job of pressuring the defender on that. Hubert, the leading goal scorer for this Falcons team, currently has 8 goals on the season. Kent State with possession on the end. Ball is cleared back. And that ball will trickle out of the back for what looks to be a goal kick. And we're going to get our first look at Kent State goalkeeper Faith O'Neill. Has recorded 31 saves this season, sports a .660 save percentage, and has a 6-4-1 record in goal for the Golden Flashes. As she makes her first save of the game. Nice diving save right there. Looked like number 9, Nikki Cox for the Falcons, got on the end of it. Nice right foot shot. And the Falcons will have their first corner kick of the game. Especially dangerous from the corner this season. We've seen a lot of goals, especially from number 7, Chelsea Washington. Second leading scorer for this Falcons team. We'll see if she can get her head on it here. And it looks for the Falcons, Erica Hubert will try to take this. She's having some trouble. And just like that, the Falcons score. And guess who it is? Chelsea Washington. Scoring her 7th goal of the season, right on ahead, just as I said. What a great start for BG in this game. Getting a goal right off the bat with less than 3 minutes into the game. And that's very good for the Falcons because they are 8-0-1 this season when scoring the first goal. On the other hand, they are 0-3-1 when conceding the first goal. So far in this game, good news for the Falcons. It's looking up for them. And it'll be interesting to see how Kent State responds, conceding an early goal. BG with possession deep in their own end. Cox passing it to Washington, the goal scorer. Washington's got a lot of real estate up the field, and she'll just take it. Looking for Erica Hubert on the far side. Hubert cutting back. Top of the 18. Nice block shot. Another shot by Cox. And that's cleared out to safety. Alexis Fricky with the ball now, and BG's going to maintain possession. Morgan Abbott going to clear it and look for someone. Kent State with the ball now, battling. Great slide tackle by Fricky. Fricky, one of the key pieces in that Bowling Green defense that has only conceded 1 goal in the last 7 games. Meanwhile, their team has scored 20. And the Golden Flashes will get a set piece right here. Ref is going to move the wall back. It looks like number 18, Vital Katz, will take this free kick for the Golden Flashes. It's up. And BG gets their head on it first. Ball trickling around, but they will clear it to safety. Ball cleared back up. Gets to a Kent State forward, and that will sail over the goal. And in goal for the Falcons, we have Kathleen Duvey. Duvey has only conceded 7 goals this season. BG is actually ranked first in the MAC with only conceding 7 goals. Duvey also sports a .55 save percentage. She's totaled 49 saves this season and has a .875 total save percentage this season, so very good for her. Keita Jacob with the ball. Kent State trying to advance the ball up the field, but that is intercepted by the Falcons, who will look to get back on the corner attack, but BG will ultimately get a throw in at about midfield. BG taking the quick throw in. Ball played back to the defense, but Fricky will clear that out. And Kathleen Duvey will see this ball roll to her. Maureen Kennedy making a couple girls miss as she'll try to pass that up to Erica Hubert, but it's intercepted by the Golden Flashes again. Kent State trying to mount a counterattack as they do get a seam, but Alexis Fricky in great position. The last line of defense for the Falcons to kick that out. And Kent State will get their first corner kick of the game. Looks like we have somebody for the Golden Flashes going out short. Ball is up off the head of a Golden Flash. Still in the 18-yard box, and it's out to the far side. Kent State still with possession. Nikita Jacob doing a good job of stepping in front of the defender, seeing that the other one got beat. Kathleen Duvey will have her first goal kick of the game. Seeing that BG is up 1-0 in this game, one of the keys to victory for them is going to be scoring multiple goals. Under head coach Matt Fannin, BG is 20-0-0 when scoring at least 2 goals in a game, so they're going to look to get that today, and they've already set themselves up pretty good with scoring a goal within the first 3 minutes. We'll see if they can keep that going. They're doing a good job so far. Kent State working their ball, working the way up the field. Taken by BG. And they will settle it and swing it out to the near side. Mackenzie Ruber with the ball. Makes a move. Still with possession. Gonna look to kick it in, and that's deflected. Ball finds its way to Alexis Fricky, who will kick that in. And a Falcon got their foot on the end of it, just a little bit wide of the goal. Nonetheless, a great scoring chance for BG. Faith O'Neal getting ready to take this goal kick. And that is a low one that will ultimately go the way of BG. Morgan Abbott slipped but did regain her footing. Duvey now surveying the field as she will find Jennifer Reyes. And that will go out of bounds. Fortunate for the Golden Flashes. BG defense doing a good job of tightening up whenever Kent State gets into their defensive end. Some good passing from the Falcons today. Nikki Cox will lay this off to Mackenzie Ruber. Ruber's tallied 1 goal this season and 1 assist. Freshman from Macomb, Michigan. Ruber laying it off to Fricky. Ball taken by Kent State. And that will settle down to Chelsea Washington, who passes it back. Ruber on the offense again, cutting it inside. Was looking wide for Jennifer Reyes. BG will ultimately regain possession of the ball. G with the ball now. Chelsea Washington trying to get past a defender. Finds Erica Hubert. Hubert still with possession. Makes the defender miss, cuts it inside on her right foot. And that is a little bit too wide left of the goal. Optimistic shot there for Erica Hubert. But we have seen her in the past try to test opposing goalkeepers with longer shots. Faith O'Neal taking her time with this one. BG did regain possession, but a pass to nobody will give it right back. Fricky being challenged. Abbott will find Jennifer Reyes on the far side, who will pass it up to a streaking Laura Bozelli, unable to get to it. Reyes tracking the ball, but that will go out for a BG throw-in. Looks like the ref is going over to a Kent State player. Ref resumes play, and Kent State will have their throw-in. That ball will go the way of BG, and we will get another one. Nikita Jacob passing that one back to Morgan Abbott, who will swing it out to Alexis Fricky. Fricky got a little bit too ahead of herself as the ball was really far out and got that intercepted. Kent State on the counterattack now. They've got a 4-on-3. Lengthy shot for the Golden Flashes, and that will not test Kathleen Duvey at all. She will throw that out to the far side. Hubert with the ball now. Being challenged. Spins off a defender and keeps the ball in somehow. She will make an attempt to cross that into Laura Bozelli, but the goalkeeper Faith O'Neill was just too close to it. BG doing a good job of keeping the pressure on even with a 1-goal lead. Not giving Kent State any breathing room in this game. Flash is challenging, and they will play a through ball up. Great tackle by Alexis Fricky. And that ball will sail over the goal yet again. Not sure if that went off. No, it looks like they're going to call it a goal kick. Wasn't sure if that went off the foot of Alexis Fricky. Duvey will set this ball up. Washington passes that out. Mackenzie Ruber with possession. She's got a 2-on-1. Kent putting the pressure on BG now, taking a page out of their playbook. Alexis Fricky will pass this back to Morgan Abbott. There's a nice give and go there. Errant pass from the Falcons, and Kent State will regain possession, a dangerous position. Great through ball up. And Maureen Kennedy with a nice tackle. Ball was popped up in the air, and Kathleen Duvey makes her third save of the game. One of the better pieces of offense that we've seen from the Golden Flashes in the game so far. Ruber trying to get to the ball, and it looked like she was pushed out of the way. No call by the ref. Klein with it. Passes that inside. Kent State looking for a trailing attacker. Unable to find one, though. Chelsea Washington getting in there. Looks like she's hobbling a little bit. Might have gotten kicked on the back of the heel. Nikki Cox challenging for the ball. Ball is kept in, and Mackenzie Ruber has it. Ruber with the 2-on-1 does a good job of maintaining possession. Abbott with another errant pass, and it will give Kent State the ball right back. They are streaking up the field. And yet another shot over the goal. Not a very good shot for Kent State. On the edge of the 18-yard backs, she had a lot of time and just decided to one-time it. Looks like that was number 9, Isabel Mahale, with the errant shot. Kent State is getting some good chances. They're just not making the most of them in this game so far. Mahale, one of the 3 leading goal scorers on this Golden Flashes team. She, Vital Katz, and Maddie Holmes, each with 5 goals this season. Doing a good job of spreading the wealth. Not focusing on one player to be the main goal scorer. And we'll get a stoppage right here. Ref thought that the Falcons were a little bit too aggressive on that. And it looks like Vital Katz will take this set piece once again on the near side of the field. Probably about 25 yards away from goal. Ball is up and cleared out to safety. Kent State still with the ball. Ruber clears it out. Washington will play that up, looking for a call, but she doesn't get it from the ref. Ball is up and a little bit too hard of a pass, as Duvey will quickly get to that one. Bowling Green maintains possession. Ball played back for Kent State. Surveying the field is Paige Culver. Ruber with the ball now. Trying to use her speed to get past the defender, but Carly Hellstrom did a good job of pushing her off the ball. Doobie trying to communicate with her team, and she'll just pick this one up. Take her time with this. Ball will go down to Maureen Kennedy, and looks like she sliced at that one. Couldn't get all of her foot onto it. Kennedy stepping in, looking for Ruber. Ruber will pass that back to Fricky. Kent State keeping the pressure on BG. Ball played up, and Morgan Abbott will let that trickle back to Kathleen Duvey. Less than 20 minutes left in the first half of this game. We've seen a goal within the first 3 minutes by Chelsea Washington. Washington's 7th goal of the season. Second leading goal scorer on the team behind Erica Hubert. Kita Jacob rolls off a defender and pass that back. Looking for Erica Hubert, but she is double teamed. Nikki Cox with the ball. Being challenged, and she will come out with it. Another optimistic shot by Nikki Cox, and that somehow finds its way in the back of the goal. And it looked like Faith O'Neill just could not get to that. Don't know if she lost the ball in the lights, but it wasn't necessarily a hard shot from Cox. It kind of went up in the air and dipped down, and Faith O'Neill just could not locate it, and that'll be the second goal of the game for the Falcons. May I remind you, the Falcons are 20-0-0 when scoring at least 2 goals in games, looking very promising for them against the number 2 ranked team in the MAC, Kent State. You gotta think that they are very surprised about this so far. And we will get our first substitution of the game. Sophia Barnes coming in for the Falcons in place of Mackenzie Ruber. Laura Bazzelli also checking in. And for Cox, that will be her 5th goal of the season. That puts her at 3rd place on the team behind Hubert and Washington. Cox, a 5'4" redshirt sophomore from Granville, Ohio, making her mark on this game so far. Kent State has the ball deep in Bowling Green territory. See a slide tackle there. A lot of fans wanted a penalty. The ref doesn't give it, and we have a injured Falcon on the ground. She pops back up. Looks like that's Morgan Abbott. Good to see her back up. Kent State with a throw-in deep in BG territory. Nikita Jacobs steps in front of that, and another timely deflection by Maureen Kennedy. Golden Flashes will get another throw in on the opposite side of the field. Ball played up, and that will amount to nothing as it goes out of the back, and Kathleen Duvey will get another goal kick for the Falcons. Bowling Green defense has been one of the biggest reasons as to why they've won 7 games in a row, as I mentioned earlier. They've scored 20 goals and only conceded 1 in the last 7. BG also ranking 1st in the MAC with 7 total shutouts.
Thank you, sir. 12 for 25.
Duvey with the ball again. She will pick this up and survey the field a bit.
Thank you, sir.
Ball kicked up, and it looks like that one went off the side of her foot. Mistake there for Duvey. Kent State will get a throw-in out of it. Cox challenging. Ball is kicked out by Kent State, and we'll get some more substitutions. Number 5, Kayla Porter will check into the game for number 14, Melanie Canardo. Autumn Eisenberg will check into the game for number 25, Cassandra Sauter. And then for the Falcons, number 27, Alexis Miller will check in for number 21, Erica Hubert. Falcons up 2-0. Makes sense to rest Hubert. Washington with the ball, plays that to the middle of the field. BG mounting a promising attack. Ball couldn't find its way. Maureen Kennedy will clear that way up the field. That will fall to Sophia Barnes, who was pushed in the back by a Golden Flash. BG will get a set piece here. Looks like Maureen Kennedy will take this one again. Usual set piece taker for this Falcons team. Maureen Kennedy with 2 goals and 5 assists this season. Ball cleared to safety, but the Falcons will win another throw-in. Sophia Barnes just kind of tip that back to Barnes. Nice give and go, and looks like she's pushed out of the way by a defender. No call by the ref, and BG will get another throw-in. Sarah Allen challenging on the near side. Puts it on her left foot. Finds a Falcon. Shot in. And that one went off the woodwork. Really dangerous shot for the Falcons right there. Not sure who got their foot onto the end of it. But it was blocked by Faith O'Neill, and then it kind of hit the left post. Came back, and O'Neill was able to corral it. Really fortunate for the Golden Flashes that they aren't down 3-0 right now. Sarah Allen unable to corral that. Sophia Barnes. Miller with the ball now. Miller again. Kent State bringing the ball up the far side, trying to mount a counterattack. They could really use one right here. But a great job by the Falcons defender of shielding her away from the ball and letting it roll out of bounds. The Golden Flashes were getting in dangerous territory down by the box. Even with the 2-goal lead, BG still keeping the pressure on them. Love to see that if you're head coach Matt Fannin. Ball is cleared out, and Chelsea Washington will have it now. 2-on-4, and that is taken away. Miller with the ball. Fricky to Miller. Miller has her pocket picked. Sophia Barnes on the near side. Cutting back in. BG content keeping it in their defensive end. They've had some very good passing in this game so far. It's led to some very opportune goals for them. Faith O'Neill will take this, and she will play that to the near side out to Kendra Klein. If you're Kent State, you got to have a little bit more sense of urgency in this game. Unfamiliar position for them, being down 2-0 to a team like Bowling Green, as I mentioned earlier, ranked first in the MAC, only conceding 7 goals. So for the Golden Flashes, every chance has to count for them. They have to make the most of it, because they're not going to get very many against a defense like this. Jennifer Reyes keeps that ball in. Nikita Jacob with the ball, plays it to Washington. Washington cuts it to the inside on her right foot, and that will go wide of the goal to the right. Chelsea Washington with another good chance, about 30 yards away from the goal. And we're going to get some more substitutions into the game. For Kent State, Kate Kovacs is going to check in for number 22, Cameron Sheldonhelm. And Miranda Lambert will also check into the game for number 9, Isabel Mahal. And for the Falcons, number 11, Kristen Tveit will check in. Tveit has appeared in all 13 matches this season. Midfielder from Oslo, Norway. Really solid player for this Falcons team. Ball played a little bit too far for Kent State. Good interception for the Falcons. Sarah Allen on the ball. And that will go sail out of bounds. Kent State with a throw-in. Kristen Tveit flicking the ball up to Allen. Allen challenged for it, and looks like a Kent State player was put on her back, but no call from the ref. Some more physical play right there, and the ref will call a foul on Chelsea Washington. Just kind of shoved her with her left arm a little bit too aggressive there. Definitely not the worst foul that we've seen tonight. Get some hand shoving from number 18, Vital Katz. Having some words with Sarah Allen. As Paige Culver will take this free kick for the Golden Flashes. Gotta think that they'd love to get a goal right before halftime, get some of that bad taste out of their mouth. But that BG defense stands strong. State with the throw in. Ball played inside, and that will skip up to Kathleen Duvey. Duvey hasn't really been pressured very much in this game. Defense has really done most of the work for her, as that is taken away by the Golden Flashes around the 18-yard line. Unable to mount a successful attack as BG looks to get back on the counterattack. And Kent State will be called for a foul. Maureen Kennedy taking her time with this one. She will size that up and find Nikki Cox. Kent State with a throw in on the far side. Ball finds its way to BG. Miller trying to find somebody, but she's unable to. Kent State with the ball now. Cuts it back on her right foot. Ball played in, and another optimistic chance that is unable to find the back of the goal. We'll get some more substitutions into the game. It's for the Falcons. Number 29, Eliza Barron, will check in for number 5, Nikita Jacob. Also in, number 23, Lindsay Spots will check in for Nikki Cox. Matt Fannin trying to get some fresh legs out there, seeing that he's up 2-0, getting his younger players some experience. If you're Kent State, you might want to look to take advantage of this from BG, but thus far they have been unable to mount a successful attack so far. Been unable to put their chances away, and that's the main reason why they're down 2-0 in this game. Alexis Fricky clears that to safety. And that will go the way of Bowling Green. Maureen Kennedy shielding the ball from the defender. That will go out yet again. Cleared out by Morgan Abbott. Kent State cutting the ball back, looking for an attacker, but that is intercepted by the Falcons again. And Kathleen Duvey will stop that, and she'll pick that ball up as she's swarmed by 3 defenders. Smart play by Duvey. She'll get that out quickly. Ball play up to Sarah Allen. Allen to Miller. Now up to Spots. Spots battling for the ball. To Veit on the near side. Kent State advancing it with Less than 2 minutes left in this game, and that will go out of bounds yet again. BG defense just smothering this Golden Flashes offense. Something that you're not used to seeing if you're a Kent State fan. BG with possession now. Sarah Allen gets it about midfield. Played to the near side as Kristen Tveit streaking up the field. Trying to find Lindsay spots. Good save by Faith O'Neill. Not letting BG get another chance before halftime. She will clear this up. And we will get a foul call from the ref, but the clock will trickle down. And that is how the first half closes. Bowling Green Falcons first in the MAC, getting out to a 2-0 lead against number 2, Kent State. Bowling Green is a perfect 20-0-0 in games in which they score multiple goals. So it's looking up for them so far, and I will see you in the second half.
Yesterday was National Coming Out Day, a time to celebrate those who come out as lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, pansexual, asexual, and so much more. This year's 30th anniversary of the celebration of coming out as a powerful tool in changing people's perceptions and celebrating visibility. Coming out now, we wish to commend everyone who's been able to come out in their way. We also want to note that not everyone who identifies as LGBTQ+ wants to or is able to come out. We'd like to recognize and honor them also. Celebrate all of them. Tonight, the LGBTQ+ Resource Center wants to acknowledge their thanks to the women's soccer team and the BGSU Athletics for their support of BGSU's LGBTQ+ community. And so, courtesy of our LGBTQ Resource Center here at UG, Freddie and Frida and some of the kids would like to pass out some t-shirts to a lot of fans in attendance here at Cochrane Soccer Stadium. BGSU volleyball returns to the Show Center Friday, October 19th at 6 p.m. as they face off against the Rockettes of Stolen North. Purchase your tickets by visiting BGSUFalcons.com. BGSU Falcon hockey team returns to the Slater Family Ice Arena Sunday, October 14th. They take on the Colonials of Robert Morris. Puck drop scheduled for 5:07. Purchase your season tickets today by calling 877 our regular season football matchup. Once again, BGSU West Soccer returns to Cochrane Stadium this Sunday, October 14th, as they host the Falcons of Ohio University at 1 p.m. And we would like to thank the members of the Greater Toledo Football Club, tonight's ball kids. Let's give a big round of applause for their support during tonight's match.
Thank you so much. No, I just gotta wander right now.
And ladies and gentlemen, at this time, the LGBTQ Resource Center is excited to honor a BGSU alum this homecoming weekend. Evie Casagrande, 2014 alum of the Bachelor of Applied Health Science program, and 2017 alum of the BGSU's Master in Exercise Physiology program within the School of Human Movement, Sport, and Leisure Studies. During her time here at BGSU, Evie worked with the women's soccer team as the Sports Performance Graduate Assistant, who is Vice President of We Are One Team, was assistant coach for the PG High School and head coach for the under 10 girls Bowling Green Soccer Clubs and several tennis sports on sexual assault. She's mentored for countless sports clubs, teams, and athletes. Currently, Evie is the Director of Sports Performance for Red Line Athletics in Farmington Hills, Michigan. In addition to all her accomplishments and everything she's done to positive impact, BGSU celebrate Evie as an outlet of our LGBTQ community. Tonight, Katie Steigels, the Director of Diversity Education and LGBTQ programs here at BGSU, would like to present her with a certificate of appreciation for outstanding contributions on behalf of the LGBTQ Plus Resource Center. Congratulations, and thank you very much, Evie.
Well, it might. Do we know what numbers are going?
That's an old deal. You see me at real. First comes out and play their first song. They just look up there. Oh, that's close.
Yeah. Did you not get it?
I can try to that's something.
I was gonna say they didn't know what we were.
Yeah, just whoever comes to the office.
Not very
goes back.
warm. 13.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shoot. Also, Pardo's never heard of a wheelbarrow race.
Never heard of a wheelbarrow?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to rainy Cochrane Field, where the Bowling Green Falcons have gotten out to a quick 2-0 lead against the Kent State Golden Flashes. Goals coming from Chelsea Washington and Nikki Cox. Washington scoring off of a header like she's done so many times this season. And then Nikki Cox with a about 30-yard shot. Really optimistic, but somehow it found its way in the goal, and BG is up 2-0. Taking a look at some of the first half stats in terms of shots, Kent State actually has the advantage, 10-9. Just unable to put those chances away, like I said earlier. Corner kicks, both teams are even with one apiece. Saves by period, Faith O'Neill has had to make 2 saves, compared to Kathleen Duvey, who has had to make 3. And then in terms of fouls, Bowling Green a little bit more aggressive in that first half with 5 total fouls, and Kent State with 3, as we will return to the action. And looks like Kent State will have a free kick on the far side of the field, about the half line. Got to think that if you're head coach Rob Mariano for the the Golden Flashes, got to get your team a little bit more into the game so far. They've been somewhat lackadaisical, unable to put their chances away. They have taken shots, but haven't gotten in position. Kent State with the ball now on the far side. Kicking that one in, and Maureen Kennedy will clear that to safety for the Falcons. Kent State needs a little bit more sense of urgency in this second half if they're going to dig their way out of this 2-goal deficit. And so far, very early in the game, they've been doing a good job of keeping the pressure on. Inside the 18-yard box. In, and looked like she kind of whiffed on the ball a little bit, and BG will get a nice counterattack out of it. Looked like number 9, Nikki Cox, got tangled up with the defender, and Kent State will get the ball back. Bowling Green playing that ball up to Erica Hubert. Haven't called her name a lot tonight. Interesting, because she usually has the ball all around her. The leading goal scorer for the Falcons this season, 8 goals, like I said earlier. Ranked number 2 in the MAC. The Flashes have kept her pretty quiet tonight, but the Falcons have had some other players step up and make some big goals for them. Kent State with the ball now at around midfield. Ball will be cleared over, and that will not find anybody as Reyes for the Falcons will take this throw in. Nikita Jacob now on the ball. Played up to Laura Bazzelli, but Kent State will get the ball back. The ref says that is Kent State ball. Looks like it might have been deflected off the foot of Nikki Cox. Kent State now playing the ball into the 18-yard box. They keep possession. BG challenging that defense, still staying strong. It's the Falcons' biggest strength. Like I said earlier, they've only conceded 1 goal in the last 7 games. As Erica Huber is now on the counterattack. She's got Chelsea Washington flanked to her right. Huber speeding past defenders. Cuts it back inside. Cuts another defender. Maureen Kennedy with it now. Taken away by the Golden Flashes. Good job of smothering that attack from the Falcons. It looked very promising. Kennedy with a nice slide tackle challenge, and that ball will fall to Nikki Cox, who looks for Laura Bozzelli on the far side. Golden Flashes defender kicks it out, and BG will advance the ball up the field for this throw-in. BG with the throw-in. Keeping possession. Ball played up. Falcons trying to keep that in bounds, but unable to. As we will get a substitution into the game for BG. And it looks like number 27, Alexis Miller for the Falcons, will check in for Laura Bozzelli. Miller, another one of the freshmen. Is a midfielder from Littleton, Colorado. Has appeared in 7 matches this season. And Miller, who just came into the game, will have an errant pass, and that'll go out of bounds. As Kent State gets this throw in.
It's cold. I would rather have my hands in my pocket.
Ball played out again. BG will advance it up the field.
Steve had this big, huge umbrella, and then he's like, here, you can take this other one up. It's like a NASCAR one. That's literally
2 inches.
yeah, literally just covered my head and then my shoulders are in.
Miller gets a touch on the ball. Out of bounds on Kent State. Erica Huber with it, looking for someone to pass to. Takes it back on her left foot. Miller looking to play that up to Hubert, but good head by the Golden Flashes defender. And Morgan Abbott sniffs that attack out and clears it to safety. Ball is caught out of bounds, and Falcons not too happy with that. They thought they kept it in, but nonetheless, the Golden Flashes will take a quick free kick. try to play up again, but it'll slip out of bounds. Ball will be cleared out of bounds, and it looks like it actually hit somebody on the bench. Gotta keep your head on a swivel. Kent State challenging for the ball. And the ref will call a foul right there. Not really the best slide tackle for the Falcons. She got all defender and no ball. Looked like that might have been number 20, Mackenzie Ruber, the freshman. Golden Flashes will get a lengthy free kick. See if they can put this one into the box and maybe get it on the head of somebody. Stays inside the 18-yard box, and good save by Kathleen Duvey. Looked like the ball was skipping a little bit, but she kept her eye on it, and as sure as all of her other saves have been, she'd got it. This is Duvey's 4th save of the game so far. Hasn't been worked too much, as BG is on the counterattack. Erica Hubert with the ball, cutting past defenders. Takes it on her left foot, and she's looking for Jennifer Reyes. Maureen Kennedy with the ball now. Play that to Miller. Miller trying to play that back up to Erica Hubert, but that slick field just doesn't let the ball stay in, as that will trickle out for a Golden Flashes throw-in. Looks like we're going to get some substitutions on the sideline whenever the ref stops this game. Kent State keeps it in, but BG will gain possession in their defensive end. Maureen Kennedy being challenged. Passes it back to Duvey. Duvey spotting up to take a long kick. And Duvey will come out to save that one. Smart play by her. Saw the attacker closing in on the ball and just did what she had to do. Looks like Duvey's had some trouble in this game kicking the ball. She sliced it a few times and it's went out of bounds, not giving her offense a chance to gain possession of it. Ball is ping-ponged around a bit. Maddie Lavinia for the Golden Flashes will corral that and clear it up. BG regains possession, and Chelsea Washington is closing in on the ball right now. Played back to Faith O'Neill. She'll kick it out pretty quickly. BG keeping the pressure on Kent State. Nikita Jacob with it now. Plays it back to Morgan Abbott. Jacob does a good job of keeping the ball in. Plays it to a streaking Erica Hubert, who does a nice heel flick. Ball played back for Kent State. They will keep it. Looking to mount any kind of attack right here. The far side of the field, played back, and BG now has the ball. Yeah, looks like we're finally going to get our substitutions into the game. For Kent State, Autumn Meisenberg will check in for Maddie Hall. Kyla Porter will check into the game for number 2, Cameron Shedenhelm. And for the Falcons, number 19, Sophia Barnes, will check in for the freshman, Mackenzie Ruber. Ruber getting some good minutes out there in the second half, giving Barnes a rest, and she'll check back in. Coach Matt Pham's done a good job of cycling in and out his younger and older players, giving the younger ones some experience in a game that hasn't been all too competitive so far. Still 2-0, less than 30 minutes left in this one. Goals by Chelsea Washington and Nikki Cox for the Falcons. It's a battle there on the far side of the field, but BG will come out with it. And Kent State wins it back. Morgan Abbott with a good slide tackle, getting all ball on that. Kent State. Kathleen Duvey, ball went straight at her. Still, with the conditions out here, that ball could have slipped through her hands, but she did a good job of focusing in and corralling that. One of the more tougher saves that we've seen from Duvey so far in this game. And it looks like we're going to get another sub in for the Falcons.
Substitution into the game for the Falcons, number 12, Sarah Allen, for number 21, Erica Huber.
And the freshman Sarah Allen will check in for Erica Huber. Allen, a midfielder from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Kent State playing the ball up, but a player slipped on this field. Seen quite a bit of that tonight, no surprise there. It's been raining on and off here at Cochrane, and figured that the elements would play into the game somehow, and we've seen a lot of that so far. Miller will come up with it for the Falcons. Played back to the far side, and looks like BG will keep possession with this throw-in. Ball kept in bounds by BG, and Allen, who just checked into the game, will be tracking it. Miller keeps possession for the Falcons. Played up to Allen again, gets her head onto it. Washington is right there. Chelsea Washington got fouled. A little bit too aggressive there for the Golden Flashes, and this will be really the first chance for BG, real dangerous chance for BG in this second half so far. Do you expect to see Maureen Kennedy over there to take this? Kennedy really made a name for herself with free kicks last season. She had a record 10 assists. And she will take a shot rather than try to find the head of somebody in the box, and that will sail over the goal.
10th sub is
Substitution to the game for Kent State, number 19, Katie Kovacs.
And we're going to get a substitution in for the Golden Flashes. Number 19, Katie Kovacs will check into the game for number 9, Isabel Mahale. Chelsea Washington pushing a defender off the ball, and that will go the way of Kent State. Surprising, I thought she was going to keep that one in bounds. Falcons with the throw. Advancing the ball, Sarah Allen with it. And it will go the way of Kent State. BG keeping the ball in deep near the corner flag. Able to get her way past a defender. But that will go out for a goal kick. I thought that BG was going to get a chance at goal there, but an errant pass went off the side of her foot. And Faith O'Neill will be happy to see that one go out of bounds. She will size up this goal kick. Ball is out off of Kent State as Alexis Fricky will take this one for the Falcons. Morgan Abbott with the ball now. Tried to play it up to Alexis Fricky, but just couldn't. Sarah Allen looking off some defenders. Cox with the ball. Being double teamed on the far side, but Allen will come out with it. Ball played back to the BG defense. And cleared up to nobody. Seems like the action has kind of slowed down so far in this game as Bowling Green finds themselves. Oh, nice nutmeg there. Ball played in, but just too close to Faith O'Neill. Looked like number 9, Nikki Cox. A little bit of trickery right there, putting it through the legs of a Golden Flashes defender and unable to find anybody but the goalkeeper. Nonetheless, a really, really impressive piece of skill right there. Kent State trying to advance the ball up the field, and be a foul called on the Golden Flashes. Kennedy boots this one up to the near side and looking for Sarah Allen. Allen somehow gets the ball, keeps possession. She's got a 2-on-1. And the ref will call a foul on the Golden Flashes. Yet again, in another dangerous position for the Falcons. If they can get ahead on this one in the box. Got to think that Chelsea Washington would like to get her second goal of the game. What would be her 8th of the season.
Thank you, sir.
Kick is up, and that is in the back of the net. And just like that, like I said before, Chelsea Washington getting her head on the end of that kick and almost automatic. Washington had a header in the first half that found its way in the back of the net off a corner kick, and she does much the same in the second, putting the Falcons up 3-0. And that is Washington's 8th goal of the season, now tying Erica Hubert with the most goals on the team. And with that, she will also move to number 2 in the MAC with 8 goals. And in the game for the Falcons.
Bowling Green goal scored by number 7, Chelsea Washington. Assist on the play, number 26, Marie Kennedy.
Kent State definitely has to ramp up their attack now, down 3-0. Really unfamiliar position for them. It's the freshman Sarah Allen battling against the defender, and the ref will give her the benefit of the doubt. I think that she gave her a little bit of a push, didn't see much there.
Thank you.
And the ball will go back so the Golden Flashes can take this free kick a little bit farther than the midfield line. Washington gets her head on the end of it. Flashes regain possession at the top of the 18-yard box, passing it back. Chelsea Washington hobbling a little bit. Got to think that Matt Fannin sees that going to get her out of the game pretty quickly. Really big asset for this Falcons team. Sophia Barnes with it now, plays it back to Kennedy. Kennedy back to Barnes. Washington will play that to the far side. Really good passing for the Falcons. Nikki Cox with it now, cutting it back, nutmegging a defender. Sarah Allen maintaining possession. Back to Miller. We have an injured Falcon on the ground. Looks like number 27, Alexis Miller, having some trouble as the trainers will come out and assist her. Miller is helped to her feet. Having a little trouble walking, but good to see her up. Nothing all too serious. As both teams will go back to the bench and reconvene. Both teams making their way back out onto the field as we will resume play.
into the game for the Falcons, number 13, Gabrielle Maglianos. Into the game for number 9, Nikki Cox. Also in the game for the
And number 13, Gabrielle Magnianis, will come into the game for number 9, Nikki Cox. It's Kathleen Duvey with the ball now. We'll pick it up and swing that to the near side to Maureen Kennedy. Sophia Barnes with it, playing it back to Washington. Washington with a bit of a miss hit, but BG regains possession. Good play there by Kristen Tveit, the sub. Kent State looking to mount a counterattack. They have it around the 18, and Chelsea Washington just steps in front of the ball. Washington having some words with the ref, thinking that she got her jersey pulled a little bit. She was being challenged for the ball, and ref will give her the benefit of the doubt. Kent State with the ball now at the near side of the box. Ball played up and not too far off, but that will sail over, as it looks like we're going to get some more substitutions into the game. And for Kent State, number 6, Miranda Lambert will check in for Kyle Porter. Kent State moving the ball up, taken by BG. Ref calls a foul on number 13, Gabrielle Magnianis, sophomore midfielder from Pomona, California. Has appeared in 5 matches this season. Kent State desperately needs a goal here. See if they can put this into the box in a dangerous position. And it stays in there, but Maureen Kennedy will kick that out, and Kent State will ultimately get a corner kick out of it. Kent State's second corner kick of the game. Looks like number 18, Vital Katz, will take this corner kick. Right-footed boot into the box. Back out, and a good piece of defense by Magnianis, who had a one-on-one with the Kent State defender. Kent State just in better position. That could have been very dangerous. Kent State with a quick counter-attack. Flip to the near side, but that will trickle out of bounds for a Falcon goal kick. Kathleen Duvey happy to see that one go out of bounds and not have to deal with it. Get some more subs into the game. Looks like Chelsea Washington will be checking out for number 29, Eliza Baron. Redshirt senior defender from Selsingen, Germany. Has appeared in all 13 matches this season, and last year was named Academic All-MAC team. You got to think that Matt Fan will keep Chelsea Washington out for the rest of the game. She's done a very good job here today, scoring 2 goals off 2 headers like she's done many times before. Now with 8 goals this season, you've got to be happy with output like that, especially in a game in which your leading goal scorer, Erica Hubert, has been somewhat shut down. Golden Flashes with the ball on the near side. Sarah Allen battling for it, and ref will give BG the benefit of the doubt. Kennedy with this. Kicking it up, and Sarah Allen will get onto the end of it. She's got 2 defenders on her, trying to keep the ball in. Kent State regains possession, but that will fall to Nikita Jacob for the Falcons. Passes it back to Barnes. Barnes a little Cruyff, and that will be taken away by Kent State again. Morgan Abbott playing up to Jacob. Jacob back to Maureen Kennedy. Kennedy will swing that all the way over to the far side to Alexis Fricky. Play that up, and looks like Marissa Swindell trying to get to that, but ref will have a stoppage of play here. And we will have a Kent State free kick. Ref instructing Faith O'Neill to bring the ball back a little bit. Less than 12 minutes left in this contest. Bowling Green ranked first in the MAC with a perfect 6-0-0 record. Up 3-0 against a Kent State Golden Flashes team that coming into this game was ranked second in the MAC with a 4-2-0 record. BG has really dominated all aspects of the game so far. We'll get some subs. Cassandra Souter into the game for number 18, Vital Katz. Naja Bulani will check into the game for number 22, Cameron Shedenhelm for the Golden Flashes. And it looks like for the Falcons, Sarah Allen's going to get a rest, and Lindsay Spots, the freshman from Temperance, Michigan, will come in relief. Spots has appeared in 10 matches this season.
No, I think it was just that one.
BG working the ball back. Spots with it.
You would say something every now and then.
Kennedy. Magnianus challenging for the ball, and that will fall back to Maureen Kennedy, who flicks it off to Morgan Abbott. Abbott trying to play the ball up, and the ref will give Kent State the advantage. Magnianus hit the ground, but the ref will resume play. Kent State looking to mount an attack, but that is intercepted again by BG. We've seen a lot of that today. Defense has stayed very strong for the Falcons in this game. And if Bowling Green is able to keep Kent State scoreless in this one, they will get their 8th shutout of the season. And they will still maintain that #1 ranking in the MAC. Really impressive statistic. Like the shot there from Kent State, and Kathleen Duvey caught it, very nearly fell back into the goal. That would have been disastrous for Bowling Green, but she's able to keep it out. Looked a lot like the goal that Nikki Cox got in the first half, just a little bit too high, but Kathleen Duvey doing a good job of making sure that ball stays outside of the goal line.
Thank you, sir. Hey, do I need to go down until about the time?
BG challenging. Magnianus plays the ball up on the far side. BG with possession. Ball played in. Very nearly a goal as that one hits the top of the net. Faith O'Neill very happy to see that one go out to safety.
I think it's the other ones.
10. So we need the but
Yeah, only one 12 minutes.
stop at 5. I think they've changed it up. I think 10 for 19. He said
And we'll get a stoppage here.
Substitution into the game for the Falcons, number 10, Ruby Linton.
As number 10, Ruby Linton, will check into the game for number 19, Sophia Barnes. Linton's appeared in 9 matches this season, a freshman midfielder from London, England. Morgan Abbott battling for the ball as she is pushed off by a Kent State defender. Ref says play on. Kent State unable to work their way into the box. Marissa Swindell with it now, and ref is going to give Kent State a free kick in a dangerous position. About 30 yards away from the box. Paige Culver, defender from Oakville, will take this. Ball is up, and that will go into the back of the net. Another high shot. Unfortunately for Kent State, Kathleen Duvey unable to get to that one, and that was an absolute rocket from about 30 yards out. Paige Culver now with her first goal of the season. Culver was named MAC Defensive Player of the Year last season, as well as All-MAC First Team. She's been doing her job on defense as of late, and she's contributing on offense now. You just think that it might be a little bit too late in the game for the Golden Flashes, who are still down by 2 goals. But nonetheless, an excellent goal for Kent State, as they will avoid being shut out of this game. For Kent State, your urgency has to be top notch here. Down 2 goals, but gotta think that your morale is up a little bit more. Finally got a chance to fall. But BG still doing a good job of keeping the ball away from them, keeping the pressure on. Faith O'Neill instructing her defense to get up. She'll play a long ball to midfield off the head of Nikita Jacob. Alexis Fricky, bit of a mental mistake there. And another really long shot for the Golden Flashes, and Kathleen Duvey fortunate to have that one fall into her arms. Duvey will clear this one up to past midfield. BG will keep possession. Ball played out to Kristen Tveit. Tveit looking to advance this one. Got some nice speed. Tveit kicking it back inside, looking for someone to pass to. Ball taken by Kent State, but Alexis Fricky will maintain possession at the midfield line. Fricky with it again. And that ball will go out and go the way of Kent State. Gabrielle Magnianis with the ball now. Cleared out as Kent State will maintain possession. Kristen Tveit with it. Marissa Swindell. The 4-on-2. Trying to play the ball up to Magnianis. Eliza Barron stepped in. Kent State trying to advance their way up, but defense still stays strong. So that's cleared by Maureen Kennedy. Another ball played up, and Kathleen Duvey will see that trickle out of bounds. You gotta think she's gonna want to take her time with this one, with less than 3 minutes left in this game. BG wins the throw-in. Ref plays the advantage. BG fighting for the ball. Ultimately gained possession. Barron with it, playing it out to Tveit. Tveit's got great speed. Trying to work her way into the field. Ball will be kicked around a little bit, and looks like we'll have a handball on Bowling Green. Kent State will get a free kick deep in their own territory. Gonna have to get this one up the field quick, down 2 goals. And that'll be another foul called on BG. Like Marissa Swindell might have been a little bit too aggressive there. Kent State with the quick free kick.
1 minute remaining.
Swindell just trying to shield the ball away, and she'll find Kristen Tveit. Eliza Barron with it. Tveit stepped in front of the ball, but that will go off of her. Seconds tick down. Bowling Green will win their 9th game of the year and advance to 9-3-2 overall. And they will stay at first place in the MAC, advancing to a perfect 7-0-0 record against a really good Kent State team that just was unable to get anything going today until the end right there. We've had goals today from Chelsea Washington, who scored 2 on 2 headers. We also had another one from Nikki Cox that rounded out the Falcons 3. And then late in the game, we had a goal from Paige Culver for the Golden Flashes. And that is ultimately how it ended, as BG will host the Ohio Bobcats in their next game. And if you're a Matt fan, and you got to be happy with how the Falcons performed today in all aspects of the game. They passed the ball well, communicated well, their offense played extremely well, and their defense, although they were unable to get that shutout, they really strengthened up when they needed to. So that is how it ended here, a 3-1 victory for the Bowling Green Falcons. And once again, I am Andrew Everhart saying so long from Cochrane Field. I'll see you next time.